Hello everyone. This video is the second part of session 5, create forms and reports using Wizard. And in this video I am going to cover topic reports, that how will we create reports in OpenOffice based database. But before this, first of all, we will understand what is a report. So a report helps to display the data in a summarized manner. So whatever data actually we have in the table of a database, or whatever information we are getting after executing select query, so that data or result of the query we can present in a more summarized manner by using report feature. After this, it is used to generate the overall work outcome in a clear format. So whatever result we are getting after running select query, or whatever data is there in the table of the database, that data or information we can present to someone in a more clear format. So that is the function of the report feature of database. Now after this, how to create report in OpenOffice base. So here I am going to use OpenOffice base database, and in that database I am going to show you how can we create reports. And for this I am going to use student details database, and in the student details database I am going to create report for the student info table. So now moving to student details database, here I have opened the student details database, and in this we have three tables: bus, marks and student info. And here I am going to create one report for the student info table. So first of all I am opening this student info table. So here in the student info table you can see these are the records available, and here we have 8 columns, and for this complete data I am going to create here one report. So before that I am just going to close this table, and now here I am just going to start how can we create report in OpenOffice base. So whenever you want to create report in OpenOffice base, first of all just select this reports option that we are getting in the database section. And as I selected this reports option, in the task I am getting option use wizard to create report. So this option I have to select to create report. Now as I selected that option, I am getting here report wizard window, and this report wizard window I am going to use to create reports. And here in the report wizard window you can see 6 steps are there, and one by one we will use options those are available in these all 6 steps to create here report for the student info table. So first step is field selection, and in the field selection step, first of all we have to select here table for which we are going to create report. So here in the tables or queries, when I am clicking on this drop down arrow, here I am getting one drop down menu, and in this drop down menu all the tables those are available in the student details database we are getting here. And as I want to create here one report for the student info table, so I have to select that table, and as I selected student info table, here I am getting all the fields of student info table. Now I have to select fields those I want in the report also. As in this situation I want all these fields in the report also, so I have to shift all these fields those are available in the available fields area to fields in report area. So just to shift all the fields from left hand side to right hand side, we have to select or click this second option, and as I click this second option I am getting all the fields in report area. So this means now that these all fields will be visible in our report also. Now thereafter moving to the next step. Now next step is how do you want to label the fields. So actually already we have given name to our fields in student info table, but if we want to do any kind of change in those names, so that is also possible here. And whatever name we will give to the field here, so those names we will get in our report. So as in student info table DOB is one column, but in the report I want this DOB column is date of birth, so here I can change the name. So I am giving name to it as date of birth. In the same manner, in the student info table we have one class column, but in the report I want this class column as grade. So here I am just removing this class and writing here grade. So in the reports, in place of DOB we will get date of birth, and in place of class we will get grade, but in the student info table we will get same fields DOB and class. Now here this is the purpose of the second step, that if we want to give other name to our field, so that is possible, and those names will now come in our report, but there will be no change in the name of the fields in the table. there all the names will remain as it is. Now this is the purpose of the second step. Now moving to the next step. Now next step is grouping, and here I am not going to group my data as per a particular column, so that's why I am skipping this step and now moving to the fourth step. Now fourth step is what sort options. Now what I want that as in my table I have details of students of different classes, and what I want that first of all I want all the students of class 6th, then 7th and 8th in this way. So first of all I want to sort students as per their class, and thereafter if in one class 2 or more students are there, then I want to arrange them as per their name in the alphabetical order. So first of all I want to sort students class wise. So in the first option I have to select option class, as I want if 6th class students first, thereafter 7th means in the ascending order, so I have to select this ascending option. Thereafter in one class if 2 or more students are there, then I want to arrange those students as per their name in the alphabetical order. So here in the second then by option I have to select here name column, and as I want name in the alphabetical order A to Z, so I have to select the ascending option. And if we want to arrange in more other way, then we can go for other options, those are available here. So this is the purpose of the third step, just used for the sorting purpose. Now after this I am moving to the next step. Now this step choose layout is what that here we are selecting one layout for the table. Now I'm just going to show you effect of this, that right now you can see we are getting table in this format, that is in the right side of the report wizard window. But here by using option those are available in layout of data, we can change layout of the table. So as I'm going for the outline indented border, so here you can see change in it. We have many other options also, such as outline red and blue. So this is a change you can notice in the right hand side. And here I will go for the option outline indented border. I want to use this layout for the table, and thereafter in the right hand side we have layout of header and footer, so we can change layout of header and footer also by using the right hand side area. So as I want layout flip card, so going for this option, and you can see change in the header and the footer. So this is the use of this layout of headings and footers option. Thereafter we have here orientation also, that in what orientation we want our report, landscape or portrait. So as we want our report on a horizontal page, so we have to go for the landscape, and if we want our report in the vertical page, so we have to go for the portrait option. And here I want my this report as in the landscape orientation, so just going for the first option. So here this is the use of all the options available in choose layout step. Now moving to the next step. Now next step here is what, the title of report. So here we can give name to our report, and as I want name of the report student info, so not going to change its name, but if you want you can give other name to your report also by editing the name that is available in title of report text box. Thereafter we have here some more options, what kind of report do you want to create, so dynamic report. And thereafter how do you want to proceed after creating the report. So here we have two options, modify report layout, create report now. So as I want to create report now only, so going for the second option. So this is a use of all the options available in the sixth step, create report. And here after this our report will get ready, so just click on the finish option. So here you can see report got ready, and here we are getting all our fields, and in one step I change field names DOB to date of birth and class to grade. So you can notice those changes, that now we are getting in place of DOB date of birth and in place of class grade. So this is the purpose of that step. So here as in the beginning you saw that report we are using just to present our data in a clear format. So here we are getting our data in a more proper and clear format and in a more summarized manner. So that is the function of the report, and you have seen that how can we create report in the OpenOffice based database. And if we want, we can take printout of this report also by using the option that is available on the standard toolbar. And in one step I did the grouping also. So here you can see that our students got arranged as per their class. So first of all we are getting grade 6 student, thereafter 7th, 9th, 10th and 11th. And second, I arrange students as per their name also in the alphabetical order when two or more students are there in one class. So here you can see that as in the class 7 2 students are there, so their name got arranged in the alphabetical order, and Hardik is coming first and thereafter Rahul is coming. In the class 9th also you can see that as 4 students are there, so all the 4 students got arranged in the alphabetical order. So that's why we are getting Abhay, then Ansh, then Mahesh, and then Vaibhav. So this is the purpose of one step where we actually sorted our data. So here the second part of the session 5 is getting over, and our unit 3 relational database management system is also ending here, and next unit 4 I will start in the next video. So this video I am going to end here.